Hey, people, how's it going? This is Frank the Vamp, and I'm here to continue our series. We're counting down the Halloween franchise movies. We already count down number 10, which was Halloween Resurrection. Then we said that the second worst was Halloween 6, and now we come to number 3. Now, you guys would think it's very easy to rank this, but it's not, because I consider that there are three C to C minus movies in the Halloween franchise. Those are the worst ones. And yeah, they all have a lot of flaws. And this one, oh man, this one has a lot of flaws. This one almost pisses me off as bad as 6. But there's one redeeming value that I want to talk about as well. But we're talking about Halloween 5. In Halloween 5, it's what I call a true. It's a misguided sequel. The Revenge of Michael Myers, so called. It really, like I said, it pisses me off in a huge level because spoilers, like I'm gonna put in every video here. Halloween 4, it was a great, it was a much better movie than this. It had the character of Daniel Harris, thrown into the mix, being continuing the bloodline, and ultimately at the end being passed down the evil that Michael Myers possessed to become the new killer. And rather than doing something ballsy and making Daniel Harris the new killer, on part 5, or even if you would think that maybe it shouldn't have been, it would have been too shocking that the little girl will be killing and stuff. So you could have cast a different actress and go on and have a female serial killer, which actually would have been quite interesting. And I heard, I'm not alone with this, I heard a couple people, and it doesn't make any sense. See, the plot's supposed to the plot starts following Halloween 4, right where the man chef, and they're basically Michael. They're throwing dynamite and shit on in the mine hole there, and there's no possible way that Michael can survive, right? And the great thing on part 4 is that we know that it follows that the evil will continue with her. But rather than doing that, we go on this stupid way that we see floating Michael, by the way, in the worst mask and outfit of the series. And I'm almost 100% agreement in the internet. I mean, comment on that, but the mask is just wrong. Everything's wrong about this. And then we got a very improbable thing when he just floats down the river and survives, and an old man takes care of him for a year. And then there's a psychokinetic connection of Michael with Jamie, so there's still a chance for Dr. Loomis to save her. And rather than, it's so iconic that would have been the greatest goodbye for Donald Pleasance if that would have been the end, of the franchise, or at least of him, that he or he would have acted as a consultant, or he would have chased chased Daniel Harris, the Daniel Harris character, and on the new series, and as because he still feels responsible that he couldn't really take out Michael, and yeah, that's that on a nutshell. It's basically the only reason this movie is not the worst of the franchise is because of Daniel Harris and Donald Pleasence. They are fantastic actors, both of them, and they just make a movie that otherwise would have been on the discount bin, in at Walmart or something. It made it into becoming a solid franchise editions. But obviously there's got to be a bottom, and this is the bottom. This is top three. Uh, to be honest, 5, 6, and Resurrection are interchangeably just not great movies. I still go back and revisit them from time to time. There are some cool things, and like I said, the acting. Oh yeah, there's another thing that pisses me off with the thing like that cycle. It reminded me of Exorcist 2, which was one of the worst pieces of crap that ever seen the light of day. And at least Exorcist 2 is like so bad it's good. This is just bad. So this is also this is all the C to C minus range. Yeah, if you're never seen the Halloween franchise or you want to get into it, if you're one of those young guys that want to get into it, yeah, start from the very beginning, and you may want to take a break for a little bit after you get to 4. Yeah, just saying. Because maybe watching 5 and 6, and then watch some of the other horrors that come after will not appreciate. But just to let you know, this is the last so-called bad movie of the franchise. I think that even if you consider the next movies that I'm going to talk about bad, they're nowhere near as bad as this. These three are just, to me, they're unacceptable, and they're borderline shouldn't exist. I mean, or they need heavy editing, like the producer's cut on Halloween 6 to be able to watch them. I can only watch the producer's cut now. I can't watch Halloween 6 straight up. It's just too choppy. Halloween 5, it's also very hard to get through. So yeah, you got my opinion, guys. Comment about did you like the mask of part 5? Just saying, and the outfit, and like I said, besides Daniel Harris and Donald Pleasence's excellent performances, this is just not good. Stay tuned for more videos coming up.